It's time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. When it comes to news here on KALH, weather always comes first. Heavy rain and flash flood threats continue this week for coastal North Carolina and Virginia as a slow-moving storm lingers offshore. In the plains, a strong upper-level low brings storms and a risk of hail, damaging winds, and even the possibility of tornadoes. Out west, tropical moisture from Mario starts pushing into Southern California tonight, spreading north by tomorrow. Temperatures are going to remain warmer than normal across much of the country, except the cooler, stormy plains. Close at home, thunderstorm chances stick around through Friday across northern and western New Mexico, bringing pockets of heavy rain, gusty winds, and frequent lightning. Storm coverage eases up this weekend as moisture levels drop, drier air sliding in early next week. Temperatures remain near normal for now, but a weekend warm-up is expected as conditions dry out. Fire weather remains low thanks to high humidity. Those storms may still spark gusty, erratic winds. We'll have another look at the weather following this news.
This is Range Control with roadblock information for Wednesday, September 17th. Roadblocks are subject to change without notice. Highway 70, Highway 380, Highway 54, Owen Road, Nike Avenue, and War Highway are scheduled to remain open all day.
Todd Fuqua, the Alamogordo Daily News assistant editor, spoke yesterday about the Otero County special meeting.
On that agenda, one of them was considering the appointment of the Otero County probate judge. There were 3 candidates for that, and as we speak right now, I'm not sure who got it, but that was yesterday. And then also on that agenda was an approval of, it says here, professional services agreement for the Tularosa Basin Regional Dispatch Authority, legal service. So they're securing a law firm for that. And I don't know if this is a routine thing that they always have to have legal representation, but I think it's interesting in light of the fact that Alamogordo, this is a dispatch authority. So if you call 911 anywhere in Otero County, you're going to get this dispatch authority. They all the municipalities, all the sheriff's department, all the police departments, all the fire departments, they utilize this dispatch authority. And Alamogordo a few months ago voted to withdraw from that authority and just do their own emergency call center. And there was some bitterness between the county commission and the Alamogordo City Commission about that. So, anytime you talk about legal services for this entity, I don't know if it's like I said, a routine thing, but it's been a point of contention between the county and city in the last few months.
Fuqua speaking with KRWG. Jessica Suggs is the new probate judge for Otero County. Otero County leaders are teaming up with Lincoln County to manage state behavioral health funds under the SB 3 Act, but critics warn the process risks overreach. An executive committee of counties, courts, tribes, and agencies will coordinate spending on mental health and substance abuse services, but judicial involvement is being carefully limited to avoid tying community health to criminal justice. Meanwhile, local government is pushing new regulations, including a costly software system to track driveway and culvert permits aimed at controlling private property. You can see the meeting in full by checking out the county YouTube channel. Oregon Avenue is going to be closed for asphalt paving from Indian Wells Road to 18th Street today through Friday. Residents are asked to avoid the area while crews work to lay new pavement. Parking near Kids Zone will be off limits until the project wraps up. Traffic signs are going to be posted. Drivers, you got to follow those. Delays could occur if weather interferes. Lincoln County is honoring Deputy Ryan McInnes. He received the Life-Saving Award from the County Commission for his heroic actions during a recent traffic stop. When a suspect brandished a firearm, McInnes acted immediately, wresting the weapon away, protecting himself, fellow deputies, and nearby civilians. The board praised his bravery, composure, and dedication to public safety, reminding us that local law enforcement often puts themselves in harm's way to keep communities safe. The award was officially presented yesterday. Congratulations, Deputy. The village of Tularosa will hold its regular monthly meeting tonight at 6 p.m. On the agenda, approval of a new comprehensive plan ordinance, decisions on unused vacation pay for the librarian, budget approval for the KALH grant, and maintenance costs for the police department's Spillman Flex program. Trustees will also consider individual requests to temporarily stay in RVs while they are remodeling homes. Also discuss a grant for removing salt cedars. Residents are encouraged to follow the proceedings and stay engaged in local governance. Well, today is Wednesday. Let's see what's going on this weekend at the La Luz Ag Market.
Hey, folks, it's that time again to talk about Saturday at the La Luz Agricultural Market. Come on out and fill your baskets with the freshest local goodies. Farm fresh eggs, tender squash and zucchini, and even some crisp okra straight from the garden. Don't forget to swing by our baker's tables for homemade breads, cookies, and pies. Or grab something hot and ready like authentic tamales that will have your mouth watering. And that's not all. Our friends from Spoobell Rescue are back again. Stop by to meet some adorable pets looking for their forever homes. And while you're there, take advantage of free nail trimmings for your furry friends. It's more than a market. It's a community gathering. Every Saturday starting at 10:30 a.m. until sold out. Right off Highway 5470 between McGinn's and Heart of the Desert Pistachio Farms, the La Luz Agricultural Market, where fresh food, friendly faces, and wagging tails come together. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook at La Luz Agricultural Market for all the most up-to-date news and information. And if you have any other questions, you can call me, Olivia, at 575-442-1193.
News from around the state in just a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
Hi, it's me, here to tell you about AlamogordoTownNews.org. This is Otero County's #1 source for local news, sports, and community. Quite frankly, AlamogordoTownNews.org is the Big Lies news service online. AlamogordoTownNews.org is a Second Life Media affiliated company.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a phone book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
An Albuquerque baby remains in critical condition following horrific abuse at the hands of her parents, Jessica Brusuelas and Jonathan Castillo, both facing multiple charges, including child abuse resulting in great bodily harm. The infant endured repeated beatings and exposure to fentanyl and meth. Legal experts are questioning why authorities and family members did not intervene sooner. As Brusuelas admitted, too, she was afraid to call the police. Pending charges carry sentences from 6 to 18 years. Initial court appearances have not yet been set. Roswell police were involved in a shooting yesterday morning while responding to a reported domestic violence disturbance. Authorities say the suspect was armed and shot, sustaining non-life-threatening injuries at a local hospital. No officers were harmed. State police are now investigating that incident. 22-year-old Kyle Ekman is behind bars after allegedly kidnapping a 15-year-old girl in Texas and leading police on a dangerous high-speed chase near Deming. Ekman crossed medians and crashed into a fence before threatening officers with a gun. Police safely took him into custody. The teenage victim was unharmed. Ekman is being held without bond, pending trial. 22-year-old David DeGroat of Taos will remain in jail, accused of killing his roommate, dismembering the body, and attempting to cover up the crime. DeGroat faces first-degree murder, conspiracy, and evidence tampering charges. Authorities cited the violent nature of the offense and DeGroat's weak community ties and denying bail. Another roommate, Rainier Joyner, has also been charged. Trial has been set for next year. The U.S. Army has been notified of DeGroat's custody status. 39-year-old Jonathan Hay was sentenced yesterday for leading police on a high-speed chase with illegal firearms. Hay was caught after the vehicle crashed and 3 occupants fled on foot. Hay pled guilty to aggravated fleeing and being a felon in possession of a firearm. He received 5.5 years in prison. His accomplice, Michael Padilla, surrendered after a brief standoff, and a woman in the car, well, she faces no charges. Authorities are investigating a fatal plane crash that happened near Moriarty yesterday. 2 people were aboard. 1 died on scene, the other hospitalized. That condition is unknown. Officials say engine failure may have caused the crash, which also brought down power lines in that area. The FAA is reviewing the incident. No other injuries were reported. Camp East Montana, that's the Fort Bliss Illegal Alien Detention Center, has been accused of violating at least 60 federal standards in its first 50 days of operation. Detainees reportedly face poor food, limited medical care, and restricted outdoor access. Critics say the facility is understaffed, with armed guards lacking proper guidelines, raising safety concerns. Crystal Sandoval is the Director of Community and Capacity Building at Las Americas Immigrant Advocacy Center. She spoke with KFOX and said that illegal aliens were being transferred from Alligator Alcatraz.
I think that probably 90% of the people I talked to were transferred from Alcatraz. So the bar is set very low as far as the conditions. I think that since the bar was already so low, for them to still show concerns, it's very concerning.
The company running the camp promised more officers than it has, leaving detainees and staff at risk. The Department of Homeland Security has not responded to these allegations. Can we just give them a choice? They can stay at Fort Bliss or go back to Alligator Alcatraz? That would work. The city of Sunland Park is asking the Doña Ana County Commission to delay a $165 billion bond vote for Project Jupiter. That's a massive data center being planned in Santa Teresa. Mayor Javier Perena warns the project could strain local water, roads, housing, and public safety. Sunland Park is not opposing this, but says officials need more time to assess the huge impact on residents before committing taxpayer-backed funds. The county commission will consider this bond on Friday. Garnett Stokes, UNM's first female president and one of the longest serving, has announced she's going to step down at the end of the academic year.
As I approach 8 years of service as your president, and after several wonderful decades of service in higher education leadership, it soon will be time for me to step away and begin a new chapter in my life with my husband, Jeff.
Stokes led the university through COVID, funding cuts, and campus safety concerns, including a deadly dorm shooting. Her tenure saw facility upgrades, hospital expansion, and record enrollment. The Board of Regents praised her leadership, and she will remain engaged while a successor is located. Senator Ben Ray Lujan is attacking the Trump administration for cutting $350 million in grants to so-called minority-serving institutions. Critics say these programs pick winners and losers with taxpayer dollars. The Department of Education calls the funding unconstitutional, redirecting money to higher priority programs instead of rewarding special interest schools. Lujan's outrage highlights the left's push to politicize education at the expense of, well, you and me. New Mexico mourns film legend Robert Redford, who passed away yesterday at the age of 89. The Oscar-winning actor, director, and Sundance founder had deep ties to the Land of Enchantment, filming the Milagro Beanfield War and supporting independent filmmakers through the Albuquerque Film and Music Experience. Artistic director for the Santa Fe International Film Festival, Jacques Peisner, shared his thoughts with KRQE.
He and his wife were both avid in the local Santa Fe art scene. And he was a perfect gentleman. He had a really charming way about him.
Redford's legacy in New Mexico and across the film industry will continue to inspire future generations. Sports and weather are coming up next. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in New Mexico is this. Without a committed team of coaches and administrators, they just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the New Mexico Activities Association and the New Mexico Athletic Directors Association.
There are 6 matches for New Mexico volleyball today. That includes Cobry at silver. Football resumes tomorrow. Your Crazy Radio spot-on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for partly sunny skies. There's a 50% chance of showers and storms. New rainfall amounts less than 1/10 of an inch expected. Mostly cloudy tonight with a 20% chance of showers and storms. Mostly sunny tomorrow, 30% chance of showers and storms. Your high today in the basin, 84. Low tonight of 63. High tomorrow, 84 degrees. In Cloudcroft, mostly cloudy skies today with a 50% chance of showers and storms. New rainfall amounts less than 1/10 of an inch expected. Mostly cloudy tomorrow with a 20% chance of showers and storms. New rainfall amounts less than 1/10 of an inch expected. Partly sunny tomorrow with a 50% chance of showers and storms. Your high today in Cloudcroft, 62. Low tonight of 46. High tomorrow, 61 degrees. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.org. And you can learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting kalhradio.org. Also, check out the Crazy KALH Radio YouTube channel. That's where we post our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already. That way you too can remain informed of the goings-on in the Tularosa Basin. And that concludes this Wednesday edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.